students, welcome to my SST class. Here we are taking the topic development. In the previous we were discussing about the measuring criteria for the developed countries and undeveloped countries. We have seen that World Bank has published report for measuring criteria is through per capita income. But this criteria was not good. That's why Human Development Report adopted the best method to measure development. The Human Development Report published UNDP is one of the best method to measure development. Okay, development of any countries is measured by human development. So how they are taking three criteria. Firstly is the living standard, or we can say PCI, per capita income of the person. Firstly, we are measuring only through the per capita income, but now we are taking the consideration of along with the per capita income is health status, or we can say life expectancy, or next is education level of the people. Life expectancy is the tenure of the life, how much span of the life you are living. Okay, if it is more, it means the health facilities in your state or in your country is good, and if it is less, it means that now the present health expectancy is 66 years, and in the advanced country like Japan it is 80 years old. Okay, education level of the people, it includes the literacy rate and enrollment ratio. Enrollment ratio is children enrolling themselves in the school in the age of 6 to 14 years. Okay, now how we can take the human development index? By life expectancy plus gross enrollment plus per capita income divided by 3. This is prepared by UNDP, that is UNDP is United National Development Program. Okay, now the next topic is sustainability of development. It means development without hampering the environment. It is the process development that satisfies the present need without comprising the need of future generation. Means we have to maintain the balance for present also and save it for the future also. For example, in which field we have to natural resources, because like excessive of mining, gold, silver or coal, extraction of crude oil leads to depletion of the stock of these resources. Okay, we are doing it excesses, that's why we are depleting, means finishing off the stock. Problem of water and air pollution are affecting the lives of the future generation. That's why we have to use it in the lesson manner. Then environmental degradation. Our mismanagement of natural resources result into environmental degradation. So now we have to focus on the sustainable development, which permits the resource carefully. Okay, if we are maintaining the sustainable development, we will not harm our natural resources. We will maintain it for the present also and use it for the future development also. For example, groundwater in India, ground table water depletion in India, it is applied in the areas where we have green revolution like Punjab, Western UP, Haryana, etc. Okay, this need to be sustained development. Okay, we have to adopt the method to develop to maintain the groundwater table in India, because it is going lower and lower in the times. Okay, then exhaustion of natural resources. Exhaustion means finishing of the natural resources. The total reserves of the crude oil of star in the world is going to last just for 53 years countries. That's why we have to either find we believe in the 3 R's, that is reduce, recycle and reuse. Okay, or we have to find out the next energy level or optional for another for these resources. In this way we can maintain the our natural resources and do the sustainable development. Thank you, class.